Welcome to Arazy Group's regulatory update. In today's update, we are going to give you a regulatory wrap-up in Singapore that will include updates such as the Regulatory Reliance Program, guidelines on risk classification for software medical devices, guidance on UDI, and new grouping categories for dental devices. HSA Singapore has been working together with ASEAN medical device regulators under the ASEAN Medical Device Committee, AMDC. As a result, a regulatory reliance program was established. Under this program, medical devices evaluated and approved by HSA Singapore are now eligible for abridged registration procedures in Thailand and the Philippines. This procedure is applicable for Class B, C, and D devices. In April 2022, the guideline on the risk classification of standalone medical mobile applications and the qualification of clinical decision support software was issued by HSA Singapore. This guideline takes reference from the IMDRF's framework for software as a medical device. It determines the risk classification of standalone medical mobile applications, commonly referred to as SAMD. The risk classification framework for SAMD will consider the significance of the information for healthcare decisions, the state of the patient's healthcare situation or condition, and the existing guidance on the risk classification of general medical devices, GN 13. The same guideline also provides clarity on the qualification of clinical decision support software, or CDSS. CDSS is defined as standalone software, including mobile applications, cloud-based, and web-based software that can perform a wide range of functions for healthcare professionals, patients, and caregivers to support clinical practice and clinical and patient management. Because not all CDSS in the market are medical devices, this guideline describes products in which the intended use does not meet the definition of a medical device according to the Health Products Act, or products intended solely for the display or printing of medical information. This includes demographic information, drug labeling, clinical guidelines, studies, or recommendations. In general, CDSS medical device will be classified as Class A if it meets 4 criteria as also described in the new guideline. Otherwise, the risk classification will refer to a risk classification for general medical devices, GN 13. If you want to manage your product registration, consider Regislate, our global registration management software, for fast and effective market access processes. Guidance on Medical Device Unique Device Identification, or UDI system, was issued in August 2021. The fundamental elements of the UDI system in Singapore are aligned with the internationally harmonized principles published by the International Medical Device Regulators Forum. This guidance document is intended to provide clarity on the regulatory requirements for UDI implementation in Singapore and detailed steps to submit UDI information to the Singapore Medical Device Register and Class A Medical Device Database. The implementation of UDI will be done in 4 phases. The first phase is for coronary stents, orthopedic joint replacement implants, and intraocular lenses on November 1, 2022. The second phase is for Class D general medical devices and IVDs on November 1, 2024. The third phase is for Class C general medical devices and IVDs on November 1, 2026. And the last phase is for Class B general medical devices and IVDs on November 1, 2028. Medical devices that are supplied in Singapore after the compliance date are required to comply with UDI requirements. In January 2022, guidance on the grouping of medical devices for device-specific grouping criteria was amended to include a new grouping for a dental device that is called Dental Grouping Terms, or DGT. DGT is a collective generic term used to describe a group of similar medical devices with a common intended purpose, from the same product owner, with the same risk classification. That's it for our update today. If you have any comments or questions, please do not hesitate to email or call us. Check the Contact Us page on our website for an Arazy Group office near you. Follow Arazy Group on LinkedIn to view other countries' regulatory updates and the latest advancements in regulatory affairs technology. Stay safe and keep well.